Hello and welcome to Sharing Lives with IJ. It has been a couple of weeks since I videoed anything to share. But today's rant is about a video that I watched. And this video was talking about how men are afraid of women who they perceive to be, um, I guess, domineering. I think that's the right word. And basically, what he said was, when men see a woman who has a house, they have a property, they've already invested in, they have a car, that often that they don't want to interact with a woman in terms of having a permanent relationship, whether it's marriage or whatever. And when I listened to this, it was kind of disappointing because I can easily have fitted that description of women who were independent, who were seen as a threat when I was young. Looking back, I did not feel like that was what I was trying to do. And one thing I want to say is that it's really good that you think that you're the reason, that this is your fear. This fear is coming from you. So it's not like the women have done anything for you to become fearful of them. It's just that you are afraid or you were threatened. That's the right word, that you felt threatened by their success, their independence, or their ability to be able to take care of their business. So that is your fear. And I would hate for you to make that look like the women are making you to be that fearful. Sometimes, these statements are made without even interacting with the person who was concerned. It's just a preconceived idea. I don't know where the preconception is from, whether it's from your previous experience or just a cultural thing or general idea, but I want you to realize that that is your fear. And I don't think that you should label anyone as being domineering without having anything to do with the person. Most of us who have daughters are bringing our daughters up to be independent, to be self-sufficient. And the reason why we're doing that is not so that a man will be threatened or that a man would feel that they have nothing to offer our daughters. No, it's just for them to be able to cater for themselves, because you never ever know. A lot of the time, people are very narrow minded about these things, they're very short sighted. You think about your ability to provide as a man, or that the society expects you to be the provider. And you forget about the situations where people, for some reason, were not able to provide, whether it's as a result of disability, accident, or sometimes, unfortunately, your partner is no longer alive and you're having to face the responsibility of taking care of the family. You have to be well situated to be able to do that. That is the reason why we do that. We're bringing our children up to be their own people, to be their own persons, to be able to help. So if you choose to interact with our kids, we want you to be grateful that you have gotten an asset, someone who's going to help you, someone who is going to take care of some of the businesses in the house. That's what we're doing. We're not threatening you. We're not threatening anyone. We're quite comfortable being who we are. We're comfortable in our dresses. We don't want to wear your pants. So if you're feeling threatened by the fact that a girl is self-sufficient, then don't be. But if you are, then just understand that this is you, it's not them. What you're doing or what you're saying is that if a girl has worked hard, they're successful, they like cars, and they buy themselves a really nice car, just the idea that that girl is driving that car makes you afraid of her. Or just because the girl has their own house, you're afraid of that. You don't need to be afraid of that. Marriage or relationships are nothing to do with what you have in terms of material possessions or your earning ability. It's a relationship. It's a mutual relationship that you have with each other. It goes with a lot of respect. It goes with a lot of regard, irrespective of who is earning what. I mean, if you happen to lose your job as a man and your wife steps up to take responsibility for earning for the whole family, what is wrong with that? I think that's a great asset. I mean, I do understand and realize that there are certain women who cause these problems where they think because they're earning, they become, I guess, disrespectful, or they become, how shall I put it? Yes, disrespectful. and they don't see the husband as a husband anymore, and that is wrong. Marriage or relationships, marriage is nothing to do with your ability to earn. If you two are able to earn, then that's fantastic. That means that if anything happens, that the whole family will be taken care of. That's what it's about. But if you're a woman and you think because you earn, you can you can buy yourself a car, you have a house, and so you feel that that you don't need anyone, or that you can be disrespectful, that is wrong. That's not what marriage is about. Marriage is independent of your earning ability. Whether you earn more or he earns more, in terms of your relationship with your husband or with your wife, it shouldn't make any difference. It should not make it. Nobody needs to know who earns what or who earns more. It's irrelevant. What matters is that you two are able to exist in this relationship, and you're able to achieve what you want to achieve. You're happy with each other. You spend time. You enjoy each other's company. The kids are taken care of. All your problems or all your challenges are met. That's what it's about. It's nothing to do with how much you earn. And if you're a man and you see a woman, and because she has a certain job, you feel you feel intimidated by that, why don't you try to talk to that woman? Because it's unfair for you to pass judgment just based on your preconception, and say that the woman is, I don't know, is domineering. Meanwhile, you've never spoken to her. You don't even know what she's like. She just happens to be doing this job. We're human beings first, and then the jobs come second. If you bought a house, we're talking about the person who bought that house, right? Not the house. Anyone can buy that house, but we're talking about you as an individual. Who is doing that job? Who is that doctor? Who is that engineer? Who is that whatever it is that you see or you deem to be the best job or the best profession? Who is the individual who is doing that profession? That's what matters. Who is the individual who is driving that Mercedes? Who is the individual who owns that house or who owns that apartment? That's what's important. It's not the fact that she owns it or that she drives it. That should not intimidate you. If you have not spoken to this woman ever before, then you really do not have any right to judge her. And like I said before, we're happy being in our dresses. We're happy wearing our dresses. We don't feel that we need to compete with you. What most people don't understand is that many educated women, and when I say educated women, I don't mean women who went to school, I mean educated women, don't want to dominate in the household. Most women I know who are truly educated, they're quite happy not doing anything if they can. If you meet that woman who their job is their life, then you have an issue. But most of us, I see myself as educated, hopefully, not just because I went to school, but because of the fact that going to school or being exposed actually transformed me into someone who is able to evaluate situations, who's able to critically think. That makes me different. And I know that many people who think the way that I do, if you tell us to stay at home and not do anything, we will do that. Doesn't define us at all. And until my next rant, please talk to that woman. Don't pass judgment just based on what you can see. You take care. Goodbye.